Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is February 1st, and it's an A Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Code of Conduct. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Please remember for the Code of Conduct.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful, Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible, and Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are seen. You may be seated at this time. It's currently 35 degrees with a high of 53 degrees. Now for our announcements. Registration for Woodlawn Middle School's Academic of Excellence begins today, February 1st. If you received an invite, please make sure to share it with your parents and guardians and have them fill out the survey as soon as possible. This is a great opportunity to sharpen your skills while collaborating with your peers in hands-on activities and projects. Please see Ms. T. May with any questions. For third quarter, all students will be eligible to participate in a special attendance incentive. Students that have achieved 95.5% attendance for the third quarter, which means no more than 2 absences, until April 5th will be invited to an afternoon at the movies with snacks.
The Woodlawn Middle School Talent Cafe Showcase is Wednesday, February 7th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. All parents and students should have a reservation by February 1st. Use email for more details. The Talent Cafe Showcase is in need of original artwork from WMS students to display during the event. If you have artwork that you would like to submit, please see Mr. Jones in room 115. Now for our quote. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach the stars to change the world. Harriet Tubman.
Now for Today in History. Today marks the start of Black History Month. It was Carter G. Woodson, the father of Black history, who first set out in 1926 to designate a time to promote and educate people about Black history and culture. According to W. Marvin Delaney, he is a historian and the president of the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Now for our words of wisdom.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday once again. Glad to see all of you and glad to be officially back on this February 1st, the first day of Black History Month. Thank you to our morning show crew, as always, who does a fantastic job each and every morning. And thank you for our moment in history. And so this month, students, I want you to see the different African Americans who have contributed positively to our community and to our society. And we have some right here in Baltimore. And so we don't want to just stick with the same people we've heard about all the time. We want to look for some African Americans that have contributed that maybe we didn't know about and learn something new this month. Okay, so I'm challenging you to do that. There's also, I believe, like an essay contest that's sponsored by a local organization that Ms. Williams is going to get information. Ms. Anna Williams is going to get information to us about that I will want you all to participate in, and there are monetary prizes for those. And I know that we have some excellent writers here in the building, and of course we want some more writers. Last week, you all have been taking math, and I have not been here to speak to you about that. And we always talk about map testing. Map testing is extremely important. All of you, and I know it's no talking happening around the building, only listening, all of you should know your fall score for reading and math. All of you. And teachers, you need to make sure that they know that score. And then each of you are aiming for +5. And so your score should never drop, because you've learned something from the fall. You've learned lots of things every day. And so when you take it now, you should show that growth. You should be able to demonstrate the growth that you've made. That's what we're looking for. That's what grades are all about. And that's what being promoted at the end of the year is all about. We're not just here for fun and games. We enjoy being around each other. We make friends, but we're here for learning. And so MAP shows that. It's one of the tests that shows how much growth. Next week, on Monday, you're going to start taking it in math. Same thing. You should know your math score. So math teachers make sure they all know their scores. And then we're aiming for +5. No one's score should go lower. Okay? All right, we're going to be talking about this every day, because then after that comes MCAT. 8th graders, you have a lot of other tests to take. Matter of fact, 50 of you will be taking NAEP today. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. But since MAP is happening right now, everybody knows that you should be aiming for +5. We should see some type of growth. If your score in the fall was really, really high, like if you had like 230 or so, then you may get 1 or 2 points higher, but you should still make some growth. Okay, because your score is already really, really high. Everybody should be like around the 200s or so. 215, 217, and I'll bring that chart with me to let you know where 6th grade should be, where 7th grade should be, and where 8th grade should be. And that's what we're aiming for. We got it? I know you can do it, and I want to hear what your scores are, because some of you are done already for ELA. So I'm going to stop some of you in the hallway, and I'm going to want to know, or you can just tell me yourself how many points you grew. You should know that information. Okay? Speaking of NAEP, again, teachers, please make sure you read the email that Ms. Quaynu sent down, a detailed email along with the list of students on yesterday. And will have visitors in the building today observing the NAEP testing. And we have a first the testing group we split into 2 groups, and the second group that will be going after lunch, they will need to eat during 6th grade lunch. So again, all those students have been given passes. Teachers, we hope that you check your mailboxes, because all those things were put in there yesterday, and those students need that information. You should be checking your mailbox every day. All right, and so we're wishing those students well as they take the NAEP exam. Tomorrow, teachers, we will have more visitors. Tomorrow, our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. DiDonato, along with several executive directors, will be here for a curriculum walk to make sure that the curriculum is being implemented with fidelity. And so they will be here tomorrow morning during periods 1 and 2 to visit classrooms. So make sure, again, your objectives are up, you're teaching to the rigor of the standard, and all of those things that we talk about that we expect every single day. And so that is happening tomorrow morning, that those chiefs and executive directors will be visiting us. And as always, students, make sure as you see guests in our building that you welcome them and we say good morning. We do that anyway, and so you do that well. Thank you all for everything you've done over the last month. While Ms. Lichterfeld was here, she's back at her school this morning, and we're wishing her well, as we said on yesterday. And I look forward to seeing some of you that I have not seen as of yet. Do well today. I love each and every one of you.
That's all for today, folks. So we'll see you on the next one. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Israel, and have a thriving Thursday.